I am YouTuber FZappa20 and you are about to watch a video by the Jammin' Music Man, a guy that I once described as the nicest dude on the internet. I'm sticking to that statement. You'll see it in the videos here. He brings a sincere enthusiasm on every subject he hits. Music, wrestling, movies, whatever it is. His videos are fun like you're about to see right now.
What's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and welcome to my special new album review video. And man, it's been a while since I've said that here on my channel. But guys, what's up? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Human League's Travelogue album. And I'm just going to give you the track listings, the feel of the album, and whether or not I recommend you picking it up or not. But first off, I gotta say, maybe some of you guys might remember from a couple of unbanging videos a while back, I told you guys this was the debut album. I was wrong, so please don't hate me. This was actually their second record. Their first record was Reproduction that came out in '79. Travelogue came out in 1980. But this album right here, sadly, this would be the album or the last album we would see of the classic all-male Human League lineup. That's right, the Human League were a boy band at one point in time. And a lot of people, especially here in the States, when they think of the Human League, they think of Philip and the two girls, Suzanne and Joan, I believe that's their names. But when the Human League first started in the late 70s, you know, they were definitely an all-male group. They were, you know, avant-garde, definitely influenced by Kraftwerk. I've definitely, you know, I've seen interviews with Philip where he wanted the Human League to have that mainstream pop appeal. They weren't afraid to, you know, want to have chart success right up there with Bee Gees or Michael Jackson. They wanted that, unlike a lot of the other synth acts at the time, you know, like Kraftwerk or Throbbing Gristle, The Normal. You know, synth acts like that, they tend to wanted to, you know, stay away from the mainstream. But, you know, the Human League, they wanted to be pop stars. But like I said, they released their first album in 1979, Reproduction. You know, it didn't sell all that well when it was released. Of course, when they released Travelogue, it wasn't a big chart success, but you know, it definitely got them a lot of you know, critic praise. You know, a lot of the critics, they liked the music, but of course a lot of their songs weren't going to be played on, you know, the radio. But definitely you can see some of these tracks on this album of where they were wanting to go with the music, like especially like the Dare album, which would come out after Travelogue. But like I said, when this album was released, it had 10 tracks, but with the 2003 remastered edition, which is what I have here, you get an extra 7 tracks. So you get 17 tracks in all with the remastered edition. Number 1, the great opening track, The Black Hit of Space, great synth, dark synth track. Number 2, Only After Dark. I want to say I remember late 90s, early 2000s hearing this song in like some car commercials back then. But one of my favorite tracks off the album. Number 3, Life Kills, another great one. Number 4, Dreams of Leaving. Number 5, interesting synth instrumental piece, Toyota City. Number 6, Crow and a Baby, one of my favorites off the album. Number 7, The Touchables. Number 8, Gordon's Gin, another great synth instrumental piece. Number 9 is Being Bold. Now I know Being Bold, I want to say it was also on the Reproduction album, their first album. I want to say that's right. There's actually a couple of versions of Being Bold that's out there, so it's kind of, hard to, which one was the first one. But I want to say the Being Bold that was on Reproduction, I want to say that's the original Being Bold. I hope I'm right. Number 10, WXJL Tonight. With the extra tracks. Number 11, Marianne, great upbeat synth pop track. Number 12 is Dance Vision. Number 13, it's a medley of Rock and Roll by Gary Glitter and Nightclubbing by David Bowie. Of course, they were influenced by David Bowie, but the Rock and Roll cover they did by Gary Glitter, I mean, they play that at like, your local football games, da-na-na-na, hey, da-na-na-na. I mean, you guys would know that track, but they do a cover of it, and then they end up going into David Bowie's Nightclubbing. Number 14, Tom Baker. Number 15, Boys and Girls. Number 16, I Don't Depend on You. And this was the track that I found interesting. This track right here had female background singers, but it wasn't Suzanne and Joan. I don't know who the girl background singers were, but this was definitely the track that got me noticing, this is where they were wanting to go with the Dare album. But great track and all. And number 17 is Cruel, which is kind of like a reprise of I Don't Depend on You. But like I said, if you get the 2003 remastered edition, you're going to get 17 classic tracks. And definitely this album right here is an album you can listen to from track 1 to track 17 if you love that late 70s, early 80s synth pop music. But, to me, the Human League, legends, and I definitely love, the first 2 albums, and I definitely love the Dare album and the albums that came out after that. But Human League, to me, are, great legends. And of course, the Human League were right around the time when Joy Division was around. But guys, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you got any comments or memories of this album, hey, feel free to leave a comment below. But guys, I'll put a link to my Twitter and my Instagram, so hit me up on those sites. But guys, thanks for watching. I'm Jammin' Music Man. Keep listening to the music, and I will see you guys next time.